Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs with another tabletop playthrough, and as you can see it's Marvel Dice Masters, the Uncanny X-Men by Mike Elliott and Eric Lang. Now I keep my Dice Masters in this handy little tub, and I've made myself a little card box that goes right in the middle and is separated the dice, and I have got hearts as their life points. So let's open this up and take a quick look. Okay, here we go. Oh, and of course play mats I've printed out and laminated as I normally do. Let's get this open and see. It's all packed. It will open. There we go. So we have, of course, the instructions at the top. Then I have my player marker, so I know whose turn it is, like I normally do. And that's how my little container is set out. So I have the hearts for the health, the dice over this side, and we have something I created to hold my cards. So not only does it hold the cards, it holds the cards sleeved and the dice bags. So everything's in one nice neat little box. So of course we'll need those out. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the first game. I'll just pop them there. That it shows you in the instructions. So if we can see here, your first game. So these are the basic cards we need to get out: Ambush, Enraged and Reckless Melee. Then we also need to get out Katie Pride Sprite and Cyclops Optic Blast for player 1, and Angel Air Transport and Juggernaut Kane Marco for player 2. Well, it just so happens that I have the set at the top there. So I did buy myself some booster packs. I'm not going to go through each and every one of them, but for now we're just going to be playing as per the instructions. So these can go to one side. And the instructions. Next we are going to set up the table ready for a game of Marvel Dice Masters. Okay, so now we are set up ready for a game of Uncanny X-Men Marvel Dice Masters. Okay, so we'll start with player 1. He starts with 8 sidekick die. You're supposed to put these in the bag and shake them up and take them out, but as they're all the same, I don't do that for the first lot because I know which dice I'm going to pull out. So we'll just give them a shake, see what we get. Okay, so we have a sidekick, a masked energy, a shield energy, and a wildcard energy. So what can we do? We can buy a Kitty Pride because we need 3 energy and one of them needs to be a mask. 3 energy mask. We can't buy Juggernaut because we need 6 energy. We can buy any of these action die. We can field this out for free because it costs us nothing. We can re-roll as many die as we want. if we wanted to, and I don't want to, I'm going to actually field the sidekick die and use all 3 energy to buy a Kitty Pryde. So everything then goes in the use pile. And then we move on to player 2. Okay, on to player 2. Again, I'm just going to put 4 to one side in the bag and then shake 4. See what we get. So we get 2 masks, a wild card and a sidekick. And I think we're going to do what player 1 did. Place out his sidekick. Use all 3 energy to buy an angel. At least one of our angels should be, at least one of our energies should be a shield. But of course we have this wild card, so I'm going to have that as the shield. Spend all 3 energy, buy an angel. Quick and simple. And then back on to player 1. So we'll grab all 4 die, and last 4, give them a roll. Two lightning bolts and a shield. So we cannot buy another Kitty Pryde because we need a mask, but we can send out this one for free. And I think this time we are going to buy a restless melee die, which if we roll, we do 1 damage to each character. If we roll and there's a burst, we'll do 1 damage to each player. And if we get double burst, where is it? There we go. Deal 1 damage to each player and 1 damage to each character. We're going to buy that. And then that goes as spent. And then we go on to player 2. I really should have moved that over there, but now it's going to go back over there. So we grab our last 4 die, give them a shake, okay, and I think shall we buy another angel? I think we will, using 3 to buy another angel. We'll keep that there just in case. So that is the end of player 2's turn. I am going to move this. Player 1. Player 1 has no dice left to roll, so now here's where the bags come in. I'm going to take all these. Give a good shake up. Pick out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, see what we get. And I think we will re-roll these 2. So put those there just for now. Not what we wanted, but still. I think we will buy another Kitty Pryde. We need 3 energy, with one of them being a mask. Another Kitty Pryde goes there. And I'm going to push the attack. And I'm going to attack player 2. Player 2 is going to defend. And both knock each other out. And that is the end of player 1's turn. We move on to player 2. Just like player 1, he has no dice left, so we pop them in the bag. Clear up first, and then one, 2, 3, grab that one, 4. Okay, and the one from the prep area. Alrighty, so we are going to spend 1 energy to bring out Angel, and the Angel card, let's see, it says when fielded you may field a sidekick die from your used pile. Spin it to its character side. However, as far as I'm aware, you cannot use the dice that you've just used. So I cannot now pick this and bring it back as a sidekick because I've just used this to pay for it. But I'm going to leave that as it is. We have 3 energy to spend and we are going to buy an ambush. I think he's going to attack. So Angel attacks with a +3. Well, that easily overpowers 1 of the sidekick. Sidekick gets KO'd. However, at the same time, he does 1 damage to Angel, but Angel has 3 defense, so it does not overpower Angel. So Angel just goes back into the field. So that was player 2's turn, and we move on to player 1. Okay, so anything here at the end, we clean up. We go to our bag and we grab 4 die. That's 3, 4. Okay. Right, okie doke. So we have this, which deals 1 damage to each player and 1 damage to each character. Shall we play that, or shall we re-roll that? I think we'll play that. So 1 damage to each player. So player 1 loses a life, and player 2 loses a life. And then 1 damage to each character. We have a character here. However, he has 3 defense points, so that will do nothing to Angel. That has been spent. Then we will buy with this we will buy an ambush die. We should have rolled these as well. We could have, I suppose, gone for a Juggernaut, but in this game I'm not up on the strategy and I'm sure I'll forget lots and lots of things. So I'm just going to jot that down as forgetfulness and say that is the end of player 1's turn. Player 2. Delve into the bag of goodies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shake all 4. I'm going to have a re-roll of this one. Oops, that was 2, 3, 4. I'm going to bring this one out as well. For nothing. We will buy a reckless melee die. But we'll also attack with all of these. So that's a 3 and a 1. Player 1 doesn't have any defense die. So they are going to lose 4 life. And as the attacker got through, that goes to the used pile. And then we move on to player 1's turn. Player 1 isn't happy. There's no dice left in his bag. I think it's time for retaliation, I think. And we draw 4. That's 4. Okay. Alright. What shall we do? Is it worth me rolling the Kitty Pryde? Hopefully to get another 2 energy. To make 2, 4, 5, 6. Then I can buy a Juggernaut. Or shall I bring Kitty Pryde out? And, oh, I don't know. Should I re-roll? I'm sure I'll probably get only 1 mask and then I'll have nothing. So I'm going to bring Kitty Pryde out for nothing. She costs nothing. I'm going to use 3 energy to buy another Reckless. And I'm going to attack. Attacks with 3. Player 2 has no defense die because they've used them all in the last round. So player 2 loses 3 life. 3 life. So now it is the turn of player 2. Grabbing their dice bag. I think there's only 1 left in. Oh, we need to clear first. So 1 left in, that goes there. All the rest are thrown about. One, 2, 3. Wrong side. It's player 2, isn't it? So they're going to roll their 4 die, see what they get. Oh, of course this die goes to the used pile. Okay. So we have, sorry about that, and we can field Angel for nothing. We could have used this because this says one of your characters gets +1 attack for each character your opponent has out in the field. But our opponent doesn't have any out in the field. So that's not going to make any difference. So we can put that out. Before we do that, are we going to roll? Yes, I'm going to roll this die. Not what I wanted, but we are going to field this one and this one, and we are going to attack. Of course, player 1 does not have any characters to defend with, so player 1 is going to lose 2 life. The attack gets through, so this goes to the used pile. And I think that's what player 2 is just going to do, and we move on to player 1. I'm just going to leave the camera like this, I think. There you go. So player 1. So clear, and we draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, here we go. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to attempt a re-roll to see. Okay. I wanted more energy. I want Juggernaut out. But we can place out Kitty Pryde for nothing, and we are going to buy one of these die for 3. Okay, so that's player 1's turn over with. We move on to player 2. So we clean up. And we draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a fist. For 1 energy, I think we'll spend the lightning 1 energy to bring this out. We are going to bring both of these out. An attack of 3 and an attack of 1. Okay, so Kitty Pryde is going to defend against Angel. This one. However, player 2 is now going to play a global effect, and you can play these global effects after your opponent has declared blockers. So this one's been blocked by Kitty Pryde. So player 2 is going to spend a question mark as a lightning and pay 1 to give a character a +1 attack. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Angel attacks Kitty Pryde for 3. She only has 2, so she is knocked out. However, she has 3 and Angel has 3, so he is also knocked out, which leaves the sidekick to go through for 1 attack. However, because I paid for the global an extra 1, so that's going to go through for an attack of 2. So then player 1 is going to have 2 life removed, and he only has 1 left. So these have got through. They go to the used pile, like so. And that is the end of player 2's turn. We move on to player 1. So we do the clean-up phase. We move that across. We draw 4, and they're all sidekicks. Okay. And that was a mask. I'm going to roll all 4 again. Okay. I'm going to field that out for 1. Shall I attack? If I attack, player 1 attacks, then we'll have nothing to defend with. Oh, and we should have rolled Kitty Pryde as well. I keep forgetting. Everything in the prep area. So we can bring her out for nothing. Ooh, that changes things a bit, I think. Because now I am going to bring this one out and this one out. And then also pay a global over here which says give 1 character +1 attack. So now player 1 is attacking with 4, 3, and 1 is 4, and 1 is 5. Player 2, let me swing around just a touch, does not have anything in defense. So that's 5 attack. So player 2 is going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So player 2 now is down to 1 life. That's 1 life each. And of course all these were unblocked, so they go like so. And it is now Player 2's turn. I think player 2 might win this. Of course we clear first of all. Then we draw 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we get. Oh, let's re-roll these ones again. Oh, he only needed a sidekick, and he could have attacked with that sidekick. No blockers, would have won the game. But we have energy. Oh, and we need to re-roll. Oh, this could be a good one. I nearly forgot again. It was in our prep area. Is it Angel? Here we go. Oh my lord. But we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energy, which is enough to pay for a 6 energy Cyclops. And we needed a lightning bolt as part of our buying, which we do have, so that is going to go there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 2's turn over with. Player 1's turn. So we clear. We grab, well, we've got nothing left in the bag, so we put all our dice back in. Like so. Shake. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3. We'll have that one. 4. Let's have a look. Here we go. He says dropping the dice again. Yes, I think it's game over. So both of these can be fielded for nothing. A Kitty Pryde and a sidekick. We attack. Player 2 has nothing to defend with, so we hit him for 4 points of damage. He's only got 1. So there you go, guys. Very quick game of X-Men Dice Masters. If there's anything there that I've done wrong, please point them out to me, because I'm not 100% sure about the game. But it just shows you how quick a quick game is, and that was just a quick game taken straight from the book, Your First Game. And I only used 10 life. I think, does it say how many lives you use? Oh yeah, it says start with 10 life. So once you know what you're doing, or think you know what you're doing, a game of Dice Masters can go fairly quickly. So there you go, guys. That is Marvel Dice Masters. I think this was a nice quick one. And I will catch you guys later in the next tabletop playthrough.